Greetings. In this fourth part of our orientation, we are going to talk about the weekly essay. Now, every week you're going to have this essay. It's our main written activity. It is 350 to 450 words long, and that is relatively short. And I ask for this short length on purpose because this class generally fills. I try to read every one of these essays every week, and I don't want to spend all day on it, so well, all week on it. I like to get your work back to you in a quick way. So when I say 350 to 450, that's what I mean. Please don't go beyond that 450 length. By the same token, though, if you haven't quite gotten up to 350 words, you probably haven't really answered the question. So it's pretty much impossible to answer these questions in fewer than 350 words, but you will have to work hard to constrain it at 450 words, and that's what I want. I want it really to be your best writing for the week, and I would encourage you to write several drafts. So often I know students don't like to write multiple drafts, but if you write a first draft and just don't worry about the word length, just write what you want to write and say what you want to say, and then in your second and third drafts, pull it down and tighten it up. That will result in the best essays every week. So use good writing and proper citation format. This is not a writing class, so I'm not going to be heavily critiquing your writing, but I want to make sure that it's readable and that you use good grammar and punctuation, etc. As far as citation format, I really don't care which citation format you use, as long as it's clear to me where you got your sources. So whichever one you feel most comfortable with. If you prefer the APA or the MLA, whichever one you like, go ahead and use it. I'm not picky, but I do want it to be there, and I want it to be very obvious to me where you got your content. And if you don't have any citations, you're not going to do very well on that essay. Each essay focuses on your country choice. You'll be choosing a country that you'll be looking at throughout the quarter, and your essay is the main place where you'll do that country choice exploration. You'll be submitting your work at the end of the week in the weekly Dropbox on Tuesdays by midnight. And I just wanted to let you know that it's going to be an open submission format, so you can see the essays of your classmates and they can see yours. And I encourage you to look at each other's and just see what other people are saying. And I'll also occasionally point some out and to the class and say, hey, have a look at such and such's essay because it's really great, or have a look at this one. They really brought up some good points that I'd like everybody to share in. So please know that the Dropbox, usually Dropboxes are closed, but for these weekly essays, it's an open submission to the Dropboxes. So it will give everybody a chance to share, I think. We're going to do one collaborative essay. Most of your essays are going to be solo efforts. You'll be just doing it on your own. But once, or a couple of times during the quarter, you're going to work with the people in your discussion group to write a single essay talking about the impacts of a question on all of the countries that you all are studying. You'll use Google Docs to collaborate on the paper, and I asked you as part of the pre-class assignment to set up a Google Docs account if you didn't already have one. And so if you haven't done that, please make a point to do that before, I think it's week 3 when we have the first collaborative essay. I'll be assigning each person, I'll be assigning some roles, and you guys can pick as a group who wants to do what, but it'll make it clear that everybody has something to do, and hopefully that will evenly distribute the work of creating the collaborative assignment. There'll be some peer critiquing. Everybody will be letting me know how you felt the group effort went. And but everybody will get an individual grade. I won't be assigning a group grade. Everyone will get a grade based on their own work and effort for the project. And I'll be giving you lots more information about the collaborative essay once we get closer to that time. So that's the end of part 4 on the essay, and our next part will be talking about the activity and discussion.